This is Mohammed Hassan Mehraj. Welcome to another solution tutorial of SolidWorks. Today we are going to solve this 3D problem. In this 3D problem, this is the front view and this is the cross-sectional right side view. Okay, so first of all, I will start drawing from the front view. In the front view, I will draw this circle, and this circle has a dimension of 100 diameter. Then I'll extrude it to 200 unit. After that, we can see we have another extrude cut circle 70 here, and this extrude cut circle is in here. And then I will extrude cut this circle through all. Okay, and after that we can see in this inner part we have a extrude cut of 75 unit. And for drawing this inner cut circle from this plane, I will draw a reference plane of 38 unit apart from here, and from that reference plane I will draw this 75 unit diameter circle. Then I will extrude cut, and this extrude cut portion has a dimension of 87 unit. Okay, let me demonstrate. Let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, select the front plane. Now right click on it. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After select the circle, place the circle to the origin and draw a circle of 100 diameter. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 200 unit, and now extrude boss it from the mid plane. Now press OK. So now again select this surface. Now sketch. Now normal to it. Now select the circle here and place the circle in the previous circle origin, and now dimension this circle to 70 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude cut. Now extrude cut it to through all. Okay, through all. Now press OK. So this extrude cut portion has been done. Now we need to cut the extrude cut in this middle face, and for that I am selecting this face. Now select the reference plane, and this reference plane is apart from 38 unit apart from this face. So now fill up the offset. Now press OK. So this plane has been drawn. Now select this plane. Now right click on it. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After that, and from this plane select the circle and draw a circle of 75 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude cut, and now this extrude cut portion has a dimension of 87 unit. So I am selecting the blind option here, and now dimension it to 87 unit. Now press OK. So this extrude cut portion has been done. Now hide this plane. Okay, now you can see that we have drawn that extrude cut portion. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, if we look back here, we have a triangular shape like here and here, and for drawing this shape I will first use a center line from here, and this center line has a dimension of 56 plus 16 unit. And from the center line I will draw two offset line. One is here and another is here, and after drawing this two offset line I will draw an inclined line here and another inclined line here. Then I will dimension this two inclined line from this origin to 56 unit. Okay, then I will use the convert entities to convert this circle, and after that I will trim this extra portion. Then I will extrude boss, and I will extrude boss. If you look back to our sketch, the total dimension here is 160 units. So this unit and this unit will be total 40 units, as this distance is this distance is 20 unit. So dimension of this distance will be 20 unit. So after this portion has been drawn, we can see we have another rectangular profile here, and for drawing this rectangular profile I will again draw a center line here and from here, and from this center line I will offset two line. One is here and another is here, and this offset two line has a total dimension of 56 unit. So the half dimension will be 56 divided by 2, and this half dimension will be 56 divided by 2, and this center line has a dimension of 156 unit. So I'll draw this line and I'll draw this two line, and from that I will draw a circular profile by converting this. Then I will trim this extra portion. Then I will extrude boss. I will extrude boss it to 20 unit, and then we can see we have a circular cut here, and this circle has a dimension of 14 diameter. Okay, and it is from this origin it has a distance of 160 unit. Okay, let's draw this portion. For drawing this portion I am selecting this face, front face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After that placing it here, and now select the center line and place the center line here and draw a center line of 56 plus 16 unit. Okay, now select the offset units and select this line as the offset as the total dimension of 56 units. So the half dimension will be 56 divided by 2 units, so it will be 28 unit. Now uncheck the cap int. Now press OK. Now select the line and draw an incline line here. Okay, now select the expand dimension tool, and from this point to this origin the dimension is 56 unit. So dimension is 56 unit. So it has been done. Now press OK. Now select the mirror entities. I want to mirror this line along about this axis. Now press OK. So mirror has been done. Now select this circular profile. Okay, and now is the convert entities. So a circular profile has been drawn. Okay, now trim. Now select the trim entities and trim all the unnecessary line that we don't need. Okay, so here we have over dimension, so we are going to delete one dimension. Okay, now it is done. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 20 unit. Now select the blind tool here. Now reverse this. Now press OK. So this portion has been done. Now we need to draw the rectangle face. For drawing the rectangle face, I am selecting this back face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. I am doing the normal again. So it will I'll see this face. Okay, if you if you one step normal it, you'll see the back face. If you again normal it, you will see the front face. Okay, now from here I am selecting the again center line and pressing the center line here and drawing a center line of dimension of 156 unit, and from that center line I'll draw offset entities, and offset entities is 56 divided by 2, so it will be 28 unit. And now I am selecting the cap int. Now line. Now press OK. In the similar way, I have to select this circular profile, but you can see we have already drawn this circular profile, so we are not finding any circular profile. For that I am selecting this back face circular profile. So I am selecting this back face circular profile. Now selecting convert entities, and by using convert entities this circular profile has been drawn here. Okay, now normal to it. Again select normal to it. Now select the trim option and trim all the unnecessary line that we don't need. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 20 unit. Now press OK. So this extrude boss has been done. Okay, now it's time for extrude cut circle, and for that I'm selecting this face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. Now select the circle and place the circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 14 diameter. So dimension it to 14 diameter. Now is my dimension it. Now select this circle from this origin. The distance is 106 unit. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude cut. Now press OK. So this extrude cut portion has been done. Okay, in our case we have similar shape. We can see we have the similar shape in here. So if you want we can mirror it, or you can draw it manually. I am going to mirror it, and so I am going to my sketch. Now selecting the front plane. Now select mirror option, and features to mirror. I want to mirror boss extrude 2, boss extrude 3, and extrude cut 3. Now press OK. So all the mirror portion has been done. Okay, let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch we can see in this back face, okay, we have a circular profile, and this circular profile has a dimension of 25 diameter, and from this point to this point the distance is 63 unit. So I need to draw a line from this point which is a dimension of 63 divided by 2 unit. Then I'll tangent this this circular portion to this line. Okay, I'll do the similar tangent this line to this line. Okay, after that we can see we have another inner extrude circular cut, and this inner extrude circular cut has a dimension of 25 diameter, and I will extrude after that I will extrude boss it to 50 unit. Okay, let's go back to our sketch and do this. Okay, and brief. So now rotate it. Now select this back face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. Okay, now zoom in. Sorry, now normal to it. Now placing it here. Now I am selecting a circle and placing the circle along the center of the origin. Okay, and this circle has a dimension of 25 diameter, 25 radius, so it will be 25 multiplied by 2, so 50 diameter. Now select the span dimension, and from this circle to this origin the distance is 88 unit. Okay, if we look back to our sketch, the distance is 88 unit. Okay, so I'm dimensioning it to 88 unit. Now press OK. Now select a line and draw a line from here to here, draw a line. Okay, so I have drawn a line, but we can see the total distance from this point to this line, total distance is 63 unit. So from this point to this point, the half distance will be 63 divided by 2. Okay, so this portion has been done. Now press OK. As you can see, this portion is underdefined, and this portion also in underdefined, so we need to fully define one of his sketch. So I am going to fully define this sketch circle. So I'm selecting the center line, and from this center line to this origin draw a center line. Now this circle is fully defined, and after that select this line and extend this line to here in this way. Okay, now select this circle and select this line. Now from the relation select the tangent. Now press OK. Now again select mirror entities, and entities to mirror, we want to mirror this line, and mirror about, we want to mirror about this portion. Now press OK. Now select this circle. We need to draw a circular profile, so I'm selecting this circle, and now convert entities, so the circle will be drawn automatically. Okay, now normal to it. Now select the trim option and trim all the unnecessary line that we don't need. Okay, so we have trimmed all the line, so I'm trimming this portion and this portion also. So all the trimming has been done. Now it's time for drawing the StudyCAD circle. And for drawing the StudyCAD circle, select the circle, place the circle to the previous circle origin, and this StudyCAD circle has a dimension of 25 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 50 unit. So extrude boss it to 50 unit. Okay. Here now reverse the direction. Now press OK. So this StudyCAD circle has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. Let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, we can see we have another extra portion here, and for drawing this extra portion, okay, we have another extra portion here, and for drawing this extra portion, we can see from this line to this line that distance is 63 unit. So we need to draw I'll draw a center line here. Okay, then I'll draw two offset line, one is here and another is here, and this two offset line has a distance of, as you can see, the total distance will be, I think, 20 unit along. Like if you see, the total distance is here to here is 25 unit, and here to here is 25 unit. So if we look back here, I suppose this, from this distance to this distance, it will be 20 unit. Okay, it seems like that. Okay, so I'll draw a center line here, and from the center line I'll draw a 20 unit offset line here and another 20 unit offset line here. Then I will draw a convergent this line here, and then I'll trim all the necessary line. Then I'll extrude boss. I will extrude boss it to, here you can see we have a 10, and this total dimension is 60 and this dimension is 50. So this portion is 10 unit and this extra portion is 20 unit. So total dimension is 30 units. So I'll extrude boss it to 30 unit. And after that, from the top plane, I'll draw a circle of 16. From the top plane, I'll draw a circle of 16 diameter, and I'll dimension it to 16 unit. Then I'll extrude cut it. Okay, so let's go back to our sketch and demonstrate this. So I'm selecting this inner face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After that, select the center line from here and draw a center line from here to here. And this center line has a distance of 63 unit. And from that, select the offset entities and offset it to 20 unit. Okay, now offsetting to 20 units. Now press OK. So this portion has been done. Now we're going to select the circular profile. Now converting this. Now select the trim option and trim all the unnecessary line that we don't need. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 60 minus 50 plus 20 unit. So so it will be 30 unit. Now press OK. So all the offset has been all the extrude process has been done. Now let's go back to our sketch. It's time for filleting, and now for doing the fillet, so in our sketch we can see we have a fillet here and another fillet here, and this two fillet has a dimension of 12 unit, and we have another fillet in this portion and the fillet in this portion. This fillet also have a dimension of 12 unit, and we can see in this inner portion and this inner portion, and we have a fillet of 5 radius, and this portion, this upper portion, we have a fillet of 12 unit. Okay, and here we can see we have another fillet of fillet here. Okay, we need to draw another fillet here. So let's go back to our sketch. So first of all we need to draw the StudyCad circle that has to be placed here. Okay, and for that I am selecting the top plane here. Now sketch, now normal to it. After that select the circle and place the circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 16 diameter. Now select the expand dimension tool and place the circle from this line. The dimension is 60 unit. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude cut. Now is to cut it to, okay, now is to cutting it to through all. Okay, you can see. Now press OK. So this extrude cut portion has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. Now select the fillet option, and from here we'll going to select the 12 radius fillet, and this portion select this edge and this edge. Now select this inner surface, sorry, okay, we need to select this side and rotate here and select this side. So all the fillet has been done. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now select fillet option again. Now this time I will fillet it to 5 unit. Okay, filleting it to 5 unit. So I am selecting this inner edge, and you should rotate in this other side and select this inner edge. Now press OK. So this inner 2S fillet has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. Now again select fillet, and we can see we have another fillet of 20 units. So we have fillet of 20 unit. So zoom it here, and we can see we have to draw a fillet here of 20 radius and another fillet here of 20 radius. So this 20 radius fillet has been done. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now again select fillet, and this time I will select the fillet of 5 unit, because here if we see, we have to go back to our sketch. In this inner portion the fillet isn't looking clear because we are missing one dimension here to here, and this fillet seems quite catchy. So you can do it manually as you want. Okay, let's go back to our sketch. I will select the 5 unit and do a fillet of here and here, the 5 unit fillet. Select this here and this portion. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. So it is quite almost same. We have some problem in here. Okay, I think we are good to go. So as you can see, we have done our 3D sketch. Thank you for watching till the end.
Thanks for watching, and keep learning. Be different.